What's going on, everybody? Long time no see. Hope everybody's doing well. So we're gonna do a little walk around my house again and maybe talk about some things that some of you will agree with and some of you won't. That's just how it works. Oh well. I just had to put on some bug spray because the mosquitoes over here in this area that we're going to, whoop, are really bad. So that mosquito spray actually works really good. Yeah. So we're gonna walk down and see the chickens really quick. And today I want to talk about male and female relationships, I guess you could say. I have a question for you guys. And for you girls too. It's kind of it's a question for both. Paulo, come on.
Oh, hey everybody, how's it going?
Paulo, come on this way. Over here. Come on.
Come on, there you go. I want to see the chickens.
Alright, so do you guys prefer to have a traditional relationship with your boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife? Or do you like the more like modern, kind of like where the woman's more like a man and then the man's more like a woman? Boo! Everyone said boo! Nobody likes that, right? Except that seems like what a lot of people are doing. Or at least that's like what we're like trained, or like as kids and children watching Disney movies. That's how we're indoctrinated into becoming or being nowadays. Is it just me? I mean, I know it's not just me because there is the whole red pill movement. And I'm not like specifically talking about the whole red pill movement right now. But do you prefer to have a traditional, and I mean traditional as in the gender roles, do you like it in your relationship when the man is the man, sort of the head of the household? And I don't mean he enslaves the woman and locks her in his basement and all this garbage, this over-exaggerated garbage that modern day like feminist types say. Like, you know how many times I've heard women tell me, this is like, okay, let me just back up. A little test I do. A little, you know how women test men? I have a couple little tests up my sleeve too. When I am in dating, which I have a girlfriend right now, I'm not dating, but when I have been dating, a little test I'll slip in is like, say, hey, do you like to cook? Do you know where I'm going with this? Most girls that I talk to my age, especially most American women, and this isn't just an American thing by the way either, but they say, no, I hate cooking. I never cook. I'm so bad at that. And they say it almost as if they're proud that they can't cook. Like it's a badge of honor. Because my grandma cooked, my great-grandma cooked, she stayed in the house, but I am free. I do not have to eat food anymore. Yeah, because that's like the stupidity of it. Why are you proud that you can't cook? It should be the other way around, because guess what? We all need to eat. And the first thing I'll say is like, oh really? Well, I can cook, but you know, I mean, you should probably learn a little bit, because I mean, you gotta eat, right? You don't want to eat fast food every day, right? Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that, who knows? You tell me, guys. I just feel personally that cooking is not about me being better than a woman. And that's what I feel like a lot of women think nowadays. It's not about me being better. It's about finding out if she knows how to do stuff. Do you know how to take care of yourself? Can you take care of me when I need you? Can we split? You cook sometimes, I cook sometimes. You know, I hit the grill, you hit the oven, you know, something like that. But I'll make breakfast. I wake up early. She'll probably still be in the bed sleeping. I'll make breakfast, for sure. But to be proud of not cooking, that's just one kind of example, but it's just that kind of sets the whole tone of how that girl is. I don't know. I just think that there should be polarity in a relationship. There should be the more masculine and the more feminine. And honestly, it could be like this. It could be like the man is the more feminine one, the woman's the more masculine one. It can happen like that, but traditionally most men are more masculine than most women. It's just like that's just how it is. So, I don't know. I guess that's all there is to say about that. You could start getting into the whole like blue pill or green blue pill, green pill. I mean red pill. the talks that I looked into a little bit of the red pill stuff, and then there's of course what's it called, MGTOW, men going their own way. That's not something I personally believe in. I'm more into, and I buy more of the red pill stuff than the MGTOW, because I mean, MGTOW, well, I don't know enough about it, I guess, to really comment, but you know, some of it's good. It's not all bad. Some of it's good. It's designed to strengthen men and kind of be like a support group for men. But the whole red pill stuff seems to be a little bit better. It's just more, it has like sound, like solid principles. Look at my chickens.
Look at my chickens. Hello, chickens.
All right, so on to the next topic here. What do you guys think about the potential president of the United States named Joe Biden? Do you think he is mentally capable? And this is a real question. I'm not insinuating that he's not. Do you think he's actually all there? And this is a question that a lot of people have had. And it's kind of a important question, because there's a lot of people that are like saying they really want Joe Biden to be the president, but what exactly are they wanting from him? It's definitely not him, because, I mean, all I ever hear them talk about is how Trump is so bad. Instead of saying what they're going to do good, they just say how Trump is so bad. That's not really a good thing to run on, you know what I mean? You know, the politics, personally what I believe is politics are more or less a show. The true people who run the country and run the world are, it's not the government, the face government. That's like a facade government. They have some power, sure. But just take an obvious example, like people that run the FBI, CIA, NSA, all these different agencies that are like spin-offs of the government. We don't elect those people. They have tons of money, tons of power, and we do not elect those people. So that's just one real world, non-conspiracy example of very, very powerful entities running our world that we don't have any say in. I mean, and then the Federal Reserve, who prints our money, private bank, but they kind of, so if they're going to name themselves the Federal Reserve, they're trying to trick you right off the bat to think that they're part of the government, federal. That right there tells you everything. They think you're stupid. But the people who really run this world, it's not the facade. It's not the show government. It's these mysterious people, and people are going to say, "Oh, you're a conspiracy theorist." Well, I'm not really, honestly. I just am. I'm trying to make sense of the world, and I can promise you, what I know for sure is the world that you've been told is not what it really is. And I mean with the earthly matters like government, and I mean spiritual matters like religion. Religion was actually created to divide us, because look, well, it does divide us. That you can't even argue that. There's wars fought over religion. If religion was so good, then why do people fight and kill each other over it? Come on, guys. I'm not saying religion is all bad, because there's a lot of truth in religion. There's truths, and then there's also deceit. That's how they get you, is they mix, they have a lot of truth, and then they sprinkle in some lies, so you don't know what's true and what's not true. That's how they get you. They also, it's all the same God. I mean, we all can basically agree on that, right? I mean, there's whatever it is that. There's only one person can be correct, because there's this religion that says it's this God, another one says it's another God. Well, I mean, if you're going to look at it like that, well, it can't be both gods, right? Or maybe, is it all the gods? There's Buddha and there's Jesus. You know, Jesus wasn't a god, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. There's only one. So what actually happened, and I guess you could say this is my belief, but I have really good sources. I indirectly work with a group of men and women that live in heaven, believe it or not. If you're interested in that, leave a comment below. I will actually send you to all their information. It's all free, nothing's for sale. It's not about money, it's about truth. They said long ago there was a group of evil entities, call them people if you want, they're not exactly humans, but they implanted all these different religions to divide us, to divide humanity. And I want you guys to do something. Start to look around you in the world. Look how many things are the inverse of what it really should be, and it's gotten more and more that way. Like, look at gender, for example. That's why I talked about the gender thing at the beginning of this video. They're trying to make it normal for a man to be like a woman and a woman to be like a man. Why? I mean, there's so many examples, I won't be able to think of all of them right now. But they're making things the inverse. They're trying to go to negative interest rates. Negative interest rates, the inverse. Just open your eyes and start to look around and see, why are things the opposite of what they should be? It's almost like good is bad, bad is good. That's what they do, because evil is the inverse of love or good. It's the inverse. So they take everything and they make the opposite. And then they trick people. And when I say they, that's when a lot of people get into the, oh, I don't believe that conspiracy crap. Well, they, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. There's a couple different groups. I don't know these people personally, but there are groups of, you could call evil, very people who don't have our best interest in mind. They're not humans either. There's groups that are out to hurt humanity, not help. You know something I think is going to happen within our lifetimes? It's actually already happening a lot right now. Aliens, or what we call aliens, because a lot of these things we call aliens actually live here on Earth. Some of them are true aliens, but the true aliens are actually interdimensional. They reside in the lower fourth dimension, and they have sort of avatar bodies that interact with this world. Those are the grays. Now the aliens, what we would look up in the sky when we see a UFO, the ones that we would still call aliens, they're actually humans, or a type of human that lives here on Earth. And there's a couple different types of humans, reptilians being one of them. Yeah, that's what made basically David Icke famous, is the whole reptilian thing. Now, I've never seen a reptilian, so I'm not gonna shove it down your throat. I'm not saying you have to believe there's reptilians. I mean, at the end of the day, until you see one, no one's gonna force you to believe anything. And that's not what this is about. It's really about opening your mind and just understanding and realizing that things are different than what you've been told. That's the main thing. Doesn't matter the details at this point. Until the details reveal themselves, just have that basic understanding that you've been lied to. You've been put in this little box your whole life and trained to be a certain way to basically make a functioning society. The only thing is that society, it's changing. Changing for the better. It is a slow process, you know, it's not going to happen all in one night, but it takes people having the mentality that I'm talking about right now. It takes that for this process to even happen. We all have to wake up and start to just wake up and smell the roses, you know what I mean? Wake up and be like, you know what? I don't want to go to work. I want to do something I love. Start doing something you love. Don't quit your job right away, but just don't be scared. Don't have fear. You know, make a YouTube video. Do what get some chickens. I'm not getting chickens for money. I'm doing it because I want to. You know, do it. Do whatever you want to do. Start small. If you want to take your day off and watch movies all day, do it. Watch movies all day. Whatever you want, within reason. Obviously, if you want to eat McDonald's every day, there's consequences to that. But try to do whatever you want in a positive way. If you don't want to go to the gym and you don't want to exercise and get big muscles to look like these Instagram models, don't do it. Just do the other healthy alternative. Just eat healthy. You won't have as nice of a body, but you'll still live just as long, have a good quality of life if you eat really clean, really healthy. I mean, I just ordered some, it's called Hull I think. Hull. It's hard to say that. Huel. I think it's Huel. H-U-E-L. Is it Hull or Huel? Anyway, it's like a drink, a nutrition drink, and it's liquid, but it's food. It's like you can survive off this stuff. It's like food of the future, right? I mean, it has like everything you need. It's kind of like off the movie The Matrix. Remember, everything the body needs. It's not everything the body needs. And then he goes on and talks about the woman in the red dress. Mouse, remember? Yeah, it's kind of like that, but it's like, it tastes actually good. It's not this sloppy goop. But anyway, I can't wait till it comes, because the way I'm going to use it is I'm going to just like supplement it. It's not going to be all I survive off of, but I'm going to maybe eat it for lunch 3 days a week or so, maybe 3-4 days a week. It'll keep me slim. It'll give me all the vitamins, nutrients, everything I need, protein, everything. And I don't even have to eat my vegetables. It's just so easy. I mean, if it's like legit and it's actually good quality and it actually is good for your body, then that's pretty dope, honestly. It's so my battery died again, but I don't know, guys. I'm probably just gonna end this video. I don't like to make them too terribly long. I kind of went all over the place, but I just wanted to make this video to kind of get you thinking. This it wasn't about anything so specific. It was kind of a bird's eye view of a couple different things, just to question, you know? That's what I like. It all starts with a question. You gotta first ask yourself why, how, why is it the way it is? Things like that. And then you're on the right path. And I can tell you guys, being on that path will lead you where you want to go. The path of goodness, the path of love, the path of self-improvement, spirituality. Do it, guys. You know, I'll leave the video with one recommendation, one book recommendation. It's called The Power of Now. And I'm sure a lot of you people already know about it because it was a hugely popular book. It still is. It's by Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. And it's in audiobook form on Audible as well. I might even leave a link to the Audible down below on this video. The Power of Now, guys. That book, that one book alone is not going to change everything, but it will change your life. It will. It changed my life. It made me so I can control my emotions. Just read it and you'll understand what I'm talking about. But all right, guys, I'm going to end this video right here. Say goodbye to my chickens. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, hold on. One last thing before you go. I just wanted to show you a quick recording of a couple deer that were up near my house. The deer got like super close to the camera and was smelling it. So check that out. See you guys.